What's going on, Devon Morgan? I see you. What's up, Damage Control? What's up, Sporties? Tony Bell, what's up, man? Man, you know what? I actually don't know how much that stuff costs per person. You know, my wife, she set up everything. Hey, Megan, how much was those Disney tickets? Yeah, for the theme park. Between 80 and what? But what's the range? 90 to 200. So, and then like, you know, I know it costs more if you get the fast pass. You know, you get the fast pass for certain rides. You know, especially those popular rides. Those popular rides, man, the lines be so long, man. But you know, you get that fast pass. You just got to be at the ride at a certain time. Between a certain time, they usually give you an hour time limit, like from 5:15 to 6:15, and you don't have to wait in line. But yeah, she says from 90 to $200, depending on what packages you get. But I mean, we I can't remember because we had so many things lumped up into one thing. We had you know, we had meal plans. We stayed on the resort. So man, it's expensive, I tell you that. And everything is high, man. We went to like we went to a Mickey's Cafe or Mickey's something. It was at a hotel. And the hotel was like nice, man. It was this big hotel, man. It had a train that ran through it, like a subway or something that ran through it. And the buffet, the plates were like $50 a piece. I didn't even know that until we got the bill. Like when you go there, man, be prepared to spend money. Yeah, Devon, save up a lot of, you know, like if you have a credit card, go ahead and pay for the trip now and be paying for it up until the trip. Be paying your credit card off and then also take you some spending cash, man. That stuff is high, man. I saw a lot of dads broke down, man, tired and broke when they left. I saw one guy, he actually had t-shirts made. His all his kids had best trip ever, and he had uh his shirt said most expensive trip ever. So man, it was funny, man. I was talking with him, and he was like, man, he spent so much money, he don't know what to do. But man, take you some spending cash up there, man. You sure gonna need it. Get you make sure you get like those meal plans. They have meal plans that you can use throughout the parks and other places that are associated with Disney. What's up, Southeast Houston? What's everyone thankful for? I see you, Blake Lawn Care. Oh man, that's dope. Vegas. Oh, you thankful for the new wave? I see that. What's good, G Works? Yeah, man, it's high, man. Just what I would do. Uh, I mean, if you got to drive there, if you got to fly there. I mean, we flew. I mean, we spent a lot, man. You know, we flew from here to New Orleans. No. I'm sorry. We drove from here to New Orleans, which is like a 2 hour drive, 2.5 hour drive, sometimes three. And we flew from New Orleans to Orlando. But I mean, everything went so smooth. Like, my wife got with a travel between her and the travel agent. Man, they put up some good plans. Man, everything was timed and we just showed up and everything else was taken care of. Make sure make sure you bring a lot of money. I tell you that, man. Make sure you have some spending cash, because if you got more than spend, and I just got one child. If you got more than one child, oh, there's so much stuff in there that they're gonna want to buy. Okay, well, that's a saver right there. You know, driving. But depending on how long you got to drive, I mean, we could have drove to Orlando. It's 10 hours, and nah, we weren't finna drive no 10 hours. So, I mean, we planned this trip maybe a year and a half in advance. So that's the way to do it, man. You ain't got to be rich. You just got to plan and budget. That's exactly what we did. What's going on, Browns Lawn Landscaping? I see 16 hours. Oh man, you probably need to get you a flight, buddy. Wow. Well, I hope everybody. I just want to tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving, man. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Hope everything went well. I see you, G Works. What's going on, man? I gotta call you too, man. I gotta holler at you, G Works. So I'll be talking with you, man, sometime this weekend. 1804 Media Group. I see you, big dog. What's going on, man? How's everything? Enjoying life, man. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Hey guys, everybody hit that like button on the way in, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Brown's Lawn Care. I see you. How did you get that how'd you get that group wash? You doing a group wash at the school? Tell us how you got it. What's going on, Smith's Lawn Care? I see you. Well, one day or a few days ain't gonna throw your diet off, man. A few days ain't gonna throw your diet off, G-Works. You just get back on it when. But it ain't happening. I see you, big dog. What's going on, Viz? I see you. I see you, Patrick Goffney. Yeah. Safe trip, man. I see you. Said he walked up with a water hose and a pressure washer and soap. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Viz. No problem, man. Oh yeah. Funny thing, man. Me and Ashton, and I wish I would have got this on tape, but I wasn't recording at the time. But while we was at Disneyland, I think maybe our second day there. Like the first day we just went to the malls, and then the next 2 days after that we went to theme parks and stuff like that. So it was probably like our second day there, and I'm walking through the theme park, me and Ashton, and I see a guy, and he just so happened to get my attention. He had dreads, and I just like to look at dreads. Ever since I started growing mine, I always try to I look at see how somebody else, how long their dreads are or how short they are, and I pay attention to them. So I look at him, he has dreads, and he looks at me, and he points at me, and he was like, lawn care. And immediately I was like, oh, okay, this guy, he must know me from YouTube. And so, we walked to each other, we greeted each other, and he was like, yeah, man, I watch your videos all the time, man, I'm a fan. And he also, told Ashton that he was a fan, and that his kids, like Ashton or whatever. So Ashton, he didn't even know how to take it. He was just like, he was all shy and everything. This is like my third time. This is the third time somebody's recognized me from YouTube. First two times was, right here where I'm from, and then that time in New York. I mean, not New York, in Orlando. He said he was from New York. He said it's SOS on YouTube. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he told me his name was Free. But that was awesome. And on my way back home, we was driving home from New Orleans. We was somewhere in Louisiana, and I got a phone call. And the guy just said, look, man, he started his detailing business watching my videos. So, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm making a difference. And, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That was awesome, man. Like, I didn't expect someone to walk up to me at Disneyland and say they watch my videos. So, we're touching people, man. We're making this, like I said, earlier, man. We're making mobile detailing cool. We're making lawn care cool, And trust me, it's not a prestigious profession to the masses, but when we get done with it, man, it's gonna be cool to be a detailer or a landscaper in lawn care, man. We're gonna put some swag in it. I see you, big dog. Okay. I see you, Browns lawn care, new wave swag. I see. Yeah, I mean, cause people. Ashton, turn that light back on. You gotta stop. You gotta. All right, you gotta stop doing that. But a lot of people, like I said, is the professions that everybody look up to are engineers, doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. And actually want, you know, I want this to be because I mean, you got people out here making serious money, man. You got people out here breaking six figures and more easily. So, I mean, that's a solo operator. So just imagine what you can do with a team. More than one vehicle going out. Doing appointments. I see you, Kurt. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Ashton. Ashton, bring me some water. Oh, you want to say hello? What's going on, Sean Davis? I see you. How's your Thanksgiving, man? I see you. I see you. I see you, Browns lawn care. Well, Devon, man, if you got something that can get you by, and let that dealer work, pay for your equipment. I mean, if you can find a way to make it work, man, do it. Don't pass up on opportunities. You need something for heavy interior stains. A degreaser. Oh, thank you. And Orlando's great, man. I had a good time, man. I really don't care. I mean, I really don't care about trips and stuff like that, man. When okay, yeah, for the 5 minutes for Orlando. Okay, yeah, man. I'm not really into trips and stuff, man. Um, but it's fun, when you go with people that you love and you're able to put a smile on their face. It was really fun. Like I haven't had that much fun in a while. Um, but I actually we really do that for Ashton, cause like I mean personally, me and my wife. Well, you know what? I take that back, cause my wife she likes to travel too. But I mean, I grew up traveling. I mean, I was on planes as a baby, going everywhere. Uh, I've seen a lot, man. I was in the military. I've seen a lot. So like my focus right now is trying to my focus is trying to build an empire. So sometimes I feel like I'd be like, man, that's just a waste of money. I can use that money for something else, but it's not a waste of money. At the end of the day, it's not a waste of money to give your child an experience like that. Ashton went to Disneyland. Well, we went to Disney World this time, but back in was it? Ashton was probably 2 years old. It's like 2007, and yeah, it's like 2007. He was two, and we took Ashton to Disneyland in California, but he doesn't remember it, because he was so young. So, and he flew on the plane. Then he don't remember it. So, we took him to Orlando. I mean, it was just like he flew on the plane. It was like his first time in Disney World. Was like his first time. So he was so happy. Like I did a video. If you guys haven't seen the video, go back. I did a video. It's called Thanksgiving at Walt Disney Orlando. So I dropped that video earlier this morning, maybe around noon. So y'all check that video out. You can see how happy he was. I mean, he was so happy. I mean, he was anxious. Like when he was getting ready to get on the plane, he was so excited. When the plane took off, he was so excited, and that brought me a lot of joy just watching him being happy. And and that's what I do it for. Uh, like all this that I'm doing is not for me because I don't think once if everything go the way that I plan it to go and what I really want to do, like it's bigger than YouTube and it's bigger than detailing. But the things that I really want to do, once it's set in motion, I may not be here to enjoy it. It may be maybe Ashton and Ashton's kids will be able to enjoy it. But that's what I do it for. And if I can give him a an experience like that, it makes when you let children experience stuff like that when they grow up, it makes them a better person, makes them a better adult. Um, my dad, very successful, but my dad he didn't care about stuff like that, and he didn't take me to Disneyland, and although that he could afford it, but he didn't take us to Disneyland. And I was talking with my wife, and she didn't go to Disneyland as a child either. Her parents never took her. So I went. I went to Disney World, as a class trip for my senior year in high school. That was the first time I went, and the same as my wife. So, um, and sometimes, and this is what goes into being honest. Sometimes parents, um, if they're lacking something, maybe on the financial side, instead of them just telling their children that they can't afford it, and let's work on doing something else that's fun because I can't afford to take you on a trip like that. You know, some parents. some parents just lie to their kids and make their kids feel like they're the problem. You say, hey, I want to go to Disneyland, and then the parent says, oh, you don't need to go to Disneyland. You don't, they'll make some excuse other than telling that child that they can't afford it. Let's do something else. My son asked me for a go-kart. He wants a go-kart for Christmas. I want to give him a go-kart for Christmas, but I just told him, Ashton, I can't afford a go-kart for you right now. I just flat out told him that. And, children, they can handle, you be surprised what they can handle. But if you don't give them no explanation and you yell at them or you be negative with your reaction, then they're gonna think it's them. They're gonna think that they're the problem and they're the reason why you can't do this for them. And that's how kids take things. Kids always think that it's their fault. And that's what I mean by just be honest, especially with your kids. Is me and my what's going on, Randy? My wife brought that up to my attention, and I was like, wow, that's true, because I see a lot of parents, tell their kids or yell at their kids or get mad at their kids when their kids ask for something. And kids don't know how much stuff costs, man. They just want to do it. They don't know how much stuff costs. And, even though Ashton is 12, he's learning, but it's still not there yet, until, and I'm bringing them up, I'm teaching them when we go out here and do these yards and do these cars and stuff like that, I pay him and I make him put a little bit in the bank, and then, when he wants to buy something, I say, where's your money? I stop buying stuff for him in the stores, like little candy, little toys and stuff like that. I stopped doing that, and I tell him, look, you worked, go buy, and you notice that they, when he sees that he has to spend his own money, he'll be like, well, I'll wait, and it, so I guess I got to bring him up that way. But again, just be honest with your kids. If you, just tell them like, hey, and sometimes your kids will save up their little money. It might be like $4 or $5, and they're like, here, put that in the pot so we can go to Disney World, or we can go to SeaWorld, or whatever kids like going these days. It ain't got to be Disney World. I'm just all in this Disney World thing because I just came back. So, but yeah, it's all this. Just be honest. I see you, JS Mobile Car Wash Detailer. What's going on? Yeah, man. So, be honest, man. Be honest with your kids. You can tell your kids that you can't afford something. I tell Ashton all the time, and sometimes he doesn't believe me. He don't believe me, but I just tell him, look, I can't afford it right now. I got other plans, and a go-kart is not in the plans right now. I'll tell him that that's something that we can talk about in the future. I never promise him nothing that I can't do. I'll tell him that. But what's going on, Randy Lenny? Yeah, but my wife brought that up to me when I drive back from New Orleans. She was talking about, she noticed some mothers, especially single mothers, will yell at their kids and their kids ask for something, and tell them, you better not ask for this, and then the kid grow up, being scared to ask for things, being scared to, and then what happens is it that child grows up. When that child becomes an adult, if that child feels like they don't deserve it, and anything that I can get for Ashton, anything that I do, I'll do it because I want him to feel that he deserves it. And that's the first step of being successful. You have to know that you deserve it. Because some people think they don't deserve it. They think because of the color of their skin or whatever that, oh, well, black folks don't do this or white folks don't do this. And they just fall into that stereotype and feel like that they don't deserve to be successful. So they don't even try because it's not for me. And that's where it starts. It starts with the parents. But if you tell your child, look, you can do anything, like Ashton be saying stuff like, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Japan. Like kids, that their mind is like, they really have no limits to their creativity. It's not till we get older and or it's not till sometime in our childhood that somebody comes at the child negatively and tell them that they can't do something. I heard mothers tell their sons that you don't need to go to no college. You need and just really just kill their dreams and their hopes. And that person grows up insecure and scared to make a decision. I got grown men that call me right now and they call me and asking me for advice on the simplest things and don't know what to do, can't make a decision. They want you to make the decision for them. And I'd be like, look, man, if you can't make the decision on your own, you done already lost, man. You got to know what you want, make a decision on your own. And I think all that starts from, I was just thinking about that. I think all that starts from childhood. So, don't suffocate your kids. Don't kill their dreams. If your child tells you he wants to go to Japan, if you can't afford it, just let him know, man, I can't afford to take you to Japan. Maybe you and that child can come up with a way to save up and go. But Ashton already talking about Hawaii and China and all this type of stuff. So we're gonna start making plans for another trip to take him there. And build that builds his confidence up. That makes him more worldly. He's and it's just Florida. I mean, we in Mississippi. We're not far. We're 10 hours away from Orlando. Not too far, but just start taking trips to other countries and let him experience things. I think that plays a lot in the child's development. Say the motivation book I'm going to write. I see you, man. Yeah, man, but that's it, man. That's all I got, man. It was just something that, my wife was talking about when we was on our way back home, and I was just like, wow, that's real. And and it just made me think like, wow, we need to start doing more stuff like this for Ashton. Uh, you know, cause he's a bright young kid, man, and he's very creative and he wants to do things and so like I never tell him, if he says he wants to do something, it may sound far fetched to me, but I don't. I be like, man, that's cool, and I say you should do your research on it. You should start now doing your research on it, seeing where you got to go. I remember he wanted to design video games, so him and his mom actually researched, and she actually found a place in Texas where the kids can go to camps and stuff, and it was all kind of stuff. But he ended up changing his mind and wanted to do something else now, and I think he's leaning more towards being an architect. But like whatever your kids want to do, because trust me, man, like if you got kids, you're getting older. Now it's about the kids. Your time has passed. I mean, you can still do you, but I mean, you know what I mean. You can still do you, but now everything is about them kids now. Everything is about them kids, so you got to make sure that they together because they're gonna carry your name on when you're not here. So you gotta make sure that they got their stuff together. So if he says that he wants to do something, we're gonna support him in that and do the research and support him in there and start grooming him towards that. When the child gets to college and you're trying to groom him then, it's too late. Have to start now. Right. They're just trying to get a job. But see, the thing about it is, even if you get a job, I mean, you got people that got jobs that make six figures, that make $1 million a year at a job working for somebody. But they're the cream of the crop. They're gonna be, they're gonna be your top executives. But most of those people were groomed. Most of those people that got those type of jobs, or in that field, or even running their own business or doing something like that, or these Ivy League college, people, man, they were groomed from a child. Everything they did was in line with that main goal, with that end game. Everything was in line with that, and that's what we got to do. And if it takes taking your kids on trips and exposing them to different things, that, I mean, I'm telling you, that builds knowledge. Kids will experience more. They'll know more. When you know more, it makes you more confident. You need that confidence to succeed, because it's not gonna happen. That confidence is gonna make you. It's gonna make you believe that you can do it. That confidence is gonna be like, you know what? I believe I can do it. Not only I believe I can do it, I know I can do it. And that's the key to success. If you ain't got that, because I mean, it's a lot of people out here, man, lack that confidence. Some people are born to win. Some people are born to fail. I see you, Mystical Man. But yeah, that's true to a sense. That's true. I personally believe that it's really on your upbringing. But but you got some people that are gifted, man, and they're born to win. I truly believe that as well. Hey, what's up, Sporties, man? Yeah, Sporties dropped Sporties dropped a jewel on me a couple of days ago, man, or maybe a week ago, man. And I ended up trying it out today. And man, it changed my life. I want to thank Sporties, man, because I was really busting my ass, man. I'm not gonna say what it is, but man, you made my life so much easier, man. Golly, man. I mean, and like I said, man, yeah, I see you, Mystical Man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Sporties, man. Uh, man, you really showed me something, man. I was like, wow. And splash and dash, splash and dash. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start offering new packages, man. And start offering new packages. Wash and go, wash and go, a thorough wash, and a splash and dash. Offer that splash and dash. Yeah. Select that splash and dash package if you want to. Yeah, yeah. Throw some soap in your car, rinse it off, and get the hell on. What's going on, James Amerson? What's up, big dog? Hit him with the splash and dash package. The born to fail. I don't think anybody's born to fail, man. Uh, I don't think anybody's born to fail, but I do think people are born to win. But I mean, because if I'm not gonna get all religious, but I am not a religious freak, man. I believe in God though, and I don't think God. Just look at the ghetto; it's not designed to make it out, but people still make it out though. Um, but I don't think God create anybody to fail. I just think that I just think along the way people lose their way or they never had a chance. You know, poor upbringing, They don't have the support system, environment. I mean, so many things that play a role into that. But I mean, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I don't believe people are born to fail. That's just my personal feeling on that. Yeah, because I mean, you look at a lot of people of where they came from and the things they went through, a lot, and you look at a lot of, a lot of people's stories, especially like celebrities and stuff like that make it out, with acting, singing, music, music producers and stuff like that. Only the strong gonna survive, mess around, and be the Iverson, and he be doing a bid instead of the NBA, and won't, yeah, and won't no, yeah. Only the strong gonna survive, real. Everybody ain't gonna make it, man. Everybody ain't gonna make it, and it's sad, man, cause I got some good friends, family members. They already have failed, or they already failed and want to hate on other people who are years younger than them. I see you. I'm giving away 3 iPhones. Hey, still have a chance. Okay, let me block this right quick, guys. I don't know what that is. That sounds like a... Damn, fuck. Or they already have failed and want to hate on other people who are years younger than them. I see you, Randy. Yeah. Yeah. We all gonna get knocked down as men, but we will be judged on how we get back up. Some of us, some of, be judged on how we get back. Some of us just choose to stay down. It's a 3-down knockdown rule. Dang, and you deleted a Cyber Monday deal. Man, nobody said it's a scam, man. Real talk, that's a scam. I didn't block that person. But yeah, yeah, real talk, man. Real talk, man. I mean, I've been knocked down a few times. And I've been in situations where people counted me out. But I've been in situations where people told me I wasn't gonna make it. Just gotta get some products from Sporties. Yeah, what up? Welcome back, man. I see you, Ace Mobile Detailing, man. You doing a lot of work out there, man. I've been watching videos, man. I be watching videos, man. Keep them coming, man. I've been watching you, man. You got some motivation, man. You get, I can hear the motivation in your voice, man. Yeah, most of the time, man. Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. Splash and dash on you. Or we all took some L's in this detailing, but the difference is I'm gonna continue to rack up W's. Exactly. Yeah, man, that splash and dash, man. It's just like in lawn care, mow and go. you don't you don't weed eat, you don't edge nothing, you don't blow, you just cut that grass and get on. Yeah, had it on my cards, man. Mow and go. It'll be the cheapest thing on there. Mow and go. $15. Customer be like, what is this mow and go? I'm about to show you in just 1 second. Over them sweet potatoes, he did a rain dance. I saw that. That man had a whole farm out there. I was like, dang. I see you, Ace. As long as they pay and get that money. Nah, man. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Mystical man. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't be doing no splash and dash and no more and going, no more and goes. Wrong person see that. I've had people, ask me to do like a mow and go. It depends. It kind of depends on how bad the yard is if I do it or not. But naturally, man, I wouldn't do no. Yeah, I ain't gonna do I ain't gonna do no mow and go, man. I've had people that say, "Hey, just cut it," and I'll look at it. They'll say, "Just cut it," and it actually depends on the area I'm in. Like if I'm in a nice area and I know them neighbors are watching, those are potential customers. I'm not doing no more and go. And sometimes they'll say just cut it and I'll edge it anyway, man, because I just can't let it be like that. Appreciate you, James Amerson. Appreciate you, man. I try my best, man. And man, you know what? Like, um, I'll be watching other people. I'll be watching other videos. People detailing lawn care and stuff like that, man. And I be seeing a lot of people. I be like, man, that guy better than me. I be watching that stuff. And it's hard to say it. I'm not gonna say no names, but I look at some people's stuff, man. I be like, damn, and I be like, wow, but I know one thing: my work is consistent, and you know, all of my customers are satisfied. I don't get no complaints. So I just keep on working to get better and better and better. But my work is consistent and it's, you know, it's moving in the right direction. Not perfect, but I'm trying to be though. Exactly. Customer satisfaction is key. I see you, James Amerson. Yeah. Yeah, man, because like I said, man, I don't know everything, man. And over the last 6 months, with the videographer on deck, you got the old lady with the camera putting it in, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good stuff, man. I like to see that, man. Or when I see stuff like that, I was watching. Yeah, I was watching Eric Jones. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Uh, I was watching Eric Jones video, one of his videos, man, and I just like the way he moves and how he talks and what he says. Like, I mean, he's so confident and he just so confident in himself. I mean, he just, like when he does videos and he say, "This is how me, EQ, this is me." Like, I love to see that. I love to see his videos, man. And that positivity, man. Like every time I see, like, he's coming, and he's also at EQ Positive Flow. He's also coming out with the chemical line, man. And I saw that video and I was just like, wow. Like when I see that, it motivates me, man. Because when I see so many people doing something, and if it's something that I want to get into, and I see people are winning, I don't know about y'all, but it makes me, I get this feeling inside. Like I get this happiness, this motivation. and it make me wanna it makes me wanna do it. And sometimes, man, like a friend of mine, well, actually a client of mine, he just dropped off a payment. I was supposed to be doing his yard either Saturday or Sunday. He's been really busy. He hadn't had time to do it, and he used to be a client. But it's a long story. But he used to be a client, and now he takes care of his yard on his own, and he calls me when he needs my help and stuff like that. So, and he stopped by to drop off a payment, and he drives those big dualies. But what he does is he hauls cars. He's a car hauler. He what's going on, Absama Abdul? He he transports cars from state to state, and he makes a lot of money. And I remember him when he first started it, and he was talking to me about it, and I would see the truck and I see the cars on the truck. Even though I wasn't really interested in that, just the drive and the excitement that he had, it made me want to do it. And I don't like driving for a long period of time. I don't like that stuff. But I thought about doing it. I actually looked to see how much everything was going to cost and everything. I was actually thinking about getting into it. This was some years back. But like I said, man, I love Eric Jones videos. Like every time he puts out something, man, I'm just watching. Like, and I laugh at it because the things that he says, man, he's just so upfront with everything, man. I love to see him being positive. Exactly. I love to see his videos, man. Like and in his videos, like every now and again you'll see him washing a car or see a car that he got done with it. I mean, he working. Or you're a truck driver by trade. I see you, Mr. Man. And does anyone here on the chat have any recommendations for expensive tire shop on that forehand yellow idea? I don't think anybody gonna give you no ingredients. I don't know what you mean. But I mean, if anybody got an answer for that question, feel free to answer. Yeah. But I like that positivity, man, and just that inspiration, man. Every time I see it, man, it's like, man, it make me want to get out there and work. I remember one time, I don't know what video this was. I give you my connect number. I see Sporties. You have to choose from buying Sporties and G-Works. Hey y'all goofy, man. What he said? His name is Lulu. Alright, money making Mitch. Sporties. Hey y'all answer this question. Who is Sporties? Is Sporties more like Ace, or is he more like money making Mitch? I don't know. That's just his name. Hey man, why they call you Lulu? I don't know. That's just my name. Come on, y'all answer that question, man. Which one is Sporties, man? Hey, I got 14 videos and I'm coming out with some tire shine and other chemicals. I see you, Ace. I see you, man. Tell you, man. I've been trying to figure that out, man. Sometimes he be laid back like Ace Boogie. Oh, you lying? Oh. Ain't no one giving up their phone and coming out with the window and coming out with the window cleaner. Call it all-purpose window cleaner. All-purpose window cleaner. All-purpose window cleaner. Yeah, man. I don't think you're gonna get that answer over here, Osama Abdul, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't think you're gonna get an answer on the ingredients, man. These folks, they'll sell you some. They'll sell you and they'll. I got oven cleaner for sale. Hey, they'll sell you some. Them jokers will sell you that junk at wholesale. That stuff will be so potent and thick. They'll tell you to cut it yourself. Shoot, G-Works sent me a bottle. I still hadn't used it yet, G-Works. He sent me a bottle of some soap. Like I'm talking about, I'm looking at that stuff. I'm pretty sure. I'm like, man, I know I can't wait to throw this in a foam cannon. Cause I know it's gonna be soap everywhere. Oh, it sure is up something Abdul. It sure is that oven cleaner, man. I clean all neighborhoods' pools too. I see you, Ace. Boss style. I see you, big dog. Yeah, you know what? Everybody on here got a chemical line. Let me see. Randy, G-Works, Sporties. Oh, man. All white. All white bricks. Yeah, you know what? Sport is money making Mitch, man. Sport is money making Mitch, man. Yellow. I see you, Patrick Tuggles. No way, bro. Out here, not that baby oil. Like I told you, I got that chemical from Sporties, put it in the house for a few hours, came back, and the wife was like, oh yeah, you had that bug and tar. You had that bug and tar. That's what that bug and tar smell like mothballs, man. But I'm telling you, man, that joker gonna take that thing gonna dissolve any bug, sap, gum. What else? Tar. Sporty's got one. Sporty's got one. It's a what? VX 5000 or 8000 or something like that. You can get you one of those if some of Abdul. Sporty's will tell you about it. VX 5000, 800. Hey, tree sap exactly. Yep. No. Hey, that joker might find it. He might find that he might find a discount. Not much he say. You saw one for 600. Yeah, hey, y'all don't get it twisted though. Sports be using that McCullen too. He be using that McCullen too. Sometimes you gotta look at that one. Sometimes when he be steaming, it ain't always that VX 5000. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I got a burn mark. I had two of them. One right here, one right here is just now healing up. Those things will burn you, man. Man, mine's still acting okay. Mine's doing just fine. Hey, Mama Color still been acting all right, man. I've been using it. I use it on every car I do. It's been 7 months. Oh yeah. What's going on, Christy? I see you. No, I just the only software that I use is what's that? Windows Excel. Man, I'm doing good, doing great. Oh yeah. Let me grab another one. Yeah, most of everybody already seen my shirts. They already seen my shirts, but I'll let you see it right quick. It ain't nothing fancy, man. It's just my logos. I don't have anything on the back. It's just something that I just was playing around with. These are shirts that I actually work in. Yeah, Ace. Most of everybody already saw these shirts, Ace. But it's just my logo on the you know the left hand corner, and then my logo's on the sleeve. That's all it is. I'm actually gonna get some more done. I'm gonna get some on the back, but back is bare. But it was just something I was playing around with. I got a good price on them, so yeah, those are dry fit. Yeah, uh, that the money that you guys donated for the new wave shirts, that should be on my next Google AdSense check. It wasn't on this one. It'll be on the next one. So that'll be towards the end of December. Those checks fall on the 21st or the 22nd of each month. So it'll actually be on there, and I'm thinking that when I was told that it'll actually show who donated or whatever. But off head, I do remember people who donated. You know, I might, with the exception of a few people, but no, we ain't in no 1300. But yeah, I got mine too, direct deposit. It comes direct deposit, but it comes like on the 21st or the 22nd or something like that. So I want to a couple of people have already said that they can help design them. G Works, 1804 Media Group. So Google pays the AdSense. AdSense account gets paid out on the like on the it's only once a month, and yeah, that's when I got mine 2 days ago. It's only once a month, and you have to reach a threshold of $100 to get paid. So if a particular month, if you let's say for the month of for the month of let's say for the month of July. So for the month of July, you're gonna get paid for the month of July in August. So August the 22nd, you'll get paid for the month of July, and you have to reach a threshold of $100. So let's say in July you only made $50, and then in August you only made you made $50 in August. Well, you're not gonna get paid till September the 22nd. That's how it works. Everybody get it. Nice, well deserved. Yeah, man. But I was thinking something simple, with hashtag the new wave, but whatever design of the letters or the font or whatever, or if you wanted to go down and slant, or I don't know, man. Like I'm not really good at that type of stuff. But G Works already told me that he had someone working on he was working on a couple of designs or whatever. So like trust me, man. Whoever can come up with something, feel free, and just hit me up on one of my videos, in the comment section, and we can exchange information there, and do it that way. But those shirts would be dope, man. You know, we can have the we can have the you know, we can get different colors. We can have, you know, the new wave on the front, and then everybody can have, you know, on the back, you know, have everybody logos or company name or name going down the back of the shirt. With the what? With the stoic expression. Oh man, I'm gonna feel insulted. I don't even know what that word mean, man. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hold on. Was that a typo? Hold on, man. Let me look that word up. See what you talking about. He a natural. Oh, that is a real word. Man. You a school oh yeah, you a school teacher, man. You a school teacher, you coming in here with these big words, man. See, I had to go look it up. My dad was a college professor, and he would be like, I wouldn't know a word. I'd be like, Dad, what this mean? He'd be like, look it up. Like, Dad, how I'm gonna look it up? I don't know how to spell it. Showing no emotion, especially when something bad happens. Okay. A person without complaining or showing emotion. Well, the hell? Yeah, man. You gotta tone it down, man. You got to use, you know, I got degrees and stuff. You know, I can find it out. Yeah, you know, I was a cop for. I was a cop for 10 years, man. So I guess that's where I got that from. That joker hit me with the. I got 2 degrees for sure. That joker hit me with a big word. Well, I mean, well, it wasn't a big word, but hey, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that. I've never heard that word before. That joker hit me with some school teacher lingo. Hey, what grade you teach, Ace? It does look amazing on the business card. Oh yeah. Man, hey, sporters, I went back on my computer and looked at papers that I wrote. And I'm looking at them papers, I'm like, wow, I wrote this? Boy, it's amazing what you can do. It's amazing what you can do under pressure, man. When that paper got to be in at 12 midnight, we call those literacy words. I see you, big dog. Oh man, you be struggling, man. I mean, Google is your best friend, man. You be Googling. I mean, all kind of stuff be going on, man. You be panicking. I'm talking about, man. I got so tired of that stuff, man. I had stopped doing. After that, man. I had stopped doing my stuff at the last minute. I stopped doing my stuff at the last minute, man. Yeah, that last minute stuff, I had to stop that. I'll start on my paper. I got both. I got a I got a master's. I got a master's in business, and I got a bachelor's in criminal justice. Yeah, I stopped doing that, man. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that stuff at the last minute, man. That stuff started stressing me out. I had to start doing it, man. I would start, man. If I had a paper, that paper that was due that Sunday, man, I started on that paper little by little Monday. Monday I'll do, maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs here. Next day a few more paragraphs. For 14 years, that's dope. Like big. Hell no, I could, I couldn't do it, man. I see you, James. I appreciate it, man. Where you at, Ace? Yeah, man. I couldn't do that, man. That stuff was stressing me out, man. And when I was, you know, mowing lawns, washing cars, and doing all that at the same time. You're on a class trip to Disney World. You ain't chaperoning, is you? Losing kids left and right. Well, you just keep it simple, man. You keep it simple, Usama, man. Basically, man, what I do is I just like your lawn care is gonna be, your lawn care is, your customers are gonna be like, every 7 days, every 10 days, or every 14 days. So you just those you're gonna have to schedule by, you got to keep a rotation on that. I use my Google Calendar, and I can set my Google Calendar to send me a reminder every 10 days to cut a certain amount of yards. Whatever yards I got for every 10 days, and I also do it by location and all of that. I have 3 group washes, and they are every other Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So what I do is I stack most of my yards on one week, and then the week that I'm doing my group washes, I have less yards that week. So I find a way to work around it. But I just use Google Calendar, man. It's pretty simple, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I got on some rides, man. My inner kid jumped out. It did, man. But shoot, after you start spending all that damn money, man, you grow up. Your age comes back. Oh, okay. Don't have to grade papers. I see you, Ace. Broke legacy. Yeah. The prices can really go up there, man. The prices really can get crazy, man. Like I saw people there with like, 3 and 4 kids, baby strollers everywhere. I remember when Ashton was 2, man, we was pushing the baby stroller, man. I was just ready for it to be over, man. We spent 3 days. We went to a park a day, man. I was so tired, man. We was in Disneyland actually that time, pushing that stroller. I got tired of that stuff, man. But man, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. They go up every six. Yeah, that stuff is expensive, man. Man, you can spend that 1,000 real quick. It don't take long. You spend 1,000 real fast. And that was them 3 days. That was it's almost 10 years ago. Yep, $4 for a little can of soda. But see, there's ways around it. Like you can buy meal plans that come with a cup, like with this big, and there's different stations in the park where you can fill that cup up. You can fill that little cup up at different stations. You can buy a meal, like I said, you can buy a meal plan. They give you these wristbands now, and and you can in certain restaurants that's in the parks that you can use your meal plan. So we had like, when I left, man, I still had one dinner left. When I left, I still had one dinner left. So I couldn't even eat all the stuff. And y'all know I can eat. I can eat. So between me and Ashton, between me and Ashton, my wife, we still didn't use everything. We had one dinner left. But only the strong survive, man. And that's right. Cause like, you know, they're telling you in so many words, man, you gotta make more money. That's how it is. Everything goes up, but income doesn't go up. That should tell you something. Stuff. Yep, everybody ain't gonna make it. And I hate it. I hate it, but everybody ain't gonna make it, man. Price of stuff just steady keep climbing. Price of milk, price of eggs, price of gas, flights, steady going up, man. I remember, man, flights been high. I remember paying for flights from New Jersey back here, from New Jersey back here to Mississippi, man. Keep dog paddling. Yeah, man. Them prices, man, they just steady hot rising when the income steady stays the same. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. It's like when I started when I started my business, like I remember one day I made 700 in one day. And I was like, wow. I mean that's must that you got people that can bring home 1,000 in one day. And that is some people paycheck for 2 weeks. Yeah, I get seven. Now that like see back, that's when I first started. I made 700 in one day. But like that was the only day that I had that year that I made 700. Like I know I had like 200 days, 300 days, but like now I get days like that often. So I mean, it can happen, man. And that's when I start to realize that, man, this must what it feels like. This must what the wealthy feel like. Like and 700 a day, it's people that's wait, man, come on, that's nothing compared to some people business. That's nothing. 700 a day is nothing. I mean, you got people making tens of thousands of dollars a day. So, but it's so much better than it's it's so much better than working for somebody. Because when you working for somebody, man, you're gonna get pennies to the dollar for what pretty much from what they're making. It's an addiction and even better. Yup. Yup. It can and it will happen again. And that's what happened to me. Cause I was like, I was, and back then at that point I wasn't even washing vehicles. This was all lawn care. You keep laughing. I see you, Christy. It don't stop. It sure doesn't. It's all about perfecting your system, and cause best believe you're doing something right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what happened, man. That day that it happened, that's when I knew. That's when I knew. I said, man, this is it, man. I ain't never working for nobody again. And I hate to say I never, but I'm saying it, man. And trust me, man. If I'll probably cry. If I had to work for somebody again, man, I'll cry. I don't plan on ever working for nobody again. Patrick Tuckles, I see you. I see you. I see you, Christy. I see you, G Works. That's what I'm talking about. And that's when and see the thing is that here's the thing, man. People people don't they don't realize, some people think, you know, a lot of people don't understand how business works. Uh right now everybody's pretty much everybody's on the come up. Everybody's on the come up right now. So everybody's on the come up, and everybody's trying to make they're making this money. and you're getting all this money. I mean, you could be making $250 a day, $300 a day, $500 a day. You could be making $1,000 a week, whatever it is. But you got this cash flow coming in. The trick is that you want to take that money and put that money to work and let that money make you money. Just like G-Work said, so you can make money in your sleep. So you can have that residual income. Yeah. It's, people don't understand that part of the business. It's we're right now everybody's on the come up, so we bringing in money. But I don't care how much money you making. If you don't have a plan, if you're not putting that money into good use, it don't mean anything. That's the language of money. It don't mean anything. You got to put your money into use. You can make millions of dollars. But if that millions of dollars ain't making you more millions, it's nothing. That's the thing, because it's only so long that we're going to be able to work. It's only going so long you're going to be physically able to bang out 4 or 5 cars a day or bang out 5-6 yards a day. So, I don't see myself doing that at 70 years old, banging out, 11 cars a day. So so that money, that cash flow that you got coming in right now, you got to put it somewhere, man. And you can't put it in the savings account. You're going to have to invest. You got to put that money, investment properties. I see Eric Jones, is in investment properties. I see you, Legacy Janitorial. Well, yeah, you can make a lot of money washing cars. I see. I probably got one video. If you go back to my video that's talk about supply and demand, you're gonna actually see me buffing a white truck. But you're right. If you watch a lot of my videos, you're not gonna see me buffing and stuff like that. You can actually make a lot of money washing cars. And I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you. It's just like everything else. When I appreciate you, Andrew. It's like everything else. When you go to McDonald's, their goal, Chick-fil-A, let's say Chick-fil-A. When you go to Chick-fil-A, their goal is to get you in and out of there, give you the best customer service possible in a very, 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 very short amount of time. So, you got to come up with a system. Tolly's, he washes cars with deionized water. His setup is set for speed. His van setup is set for speed. So if you're charging $50 a wash, and this guy did like 4 cars inside and out in 2 hours? So, I mean, yeah, you can make a lot of money washing cars. Legacy Janitorial. I mean, you spend, I mean, yeah, you can detail a vehicle. You can detail vehicles. You can come up with a system. You can, you can detail vehicles. I mean, you can do the same thing. You got to come up with a system. The money is in how many you can do. Because if you can do one vehicle, you can only charge but so much on that one vehicle. But you do a multitude of vehicles, if you banging out every 30 minutes, you're done with the car. Every 15 minutes or every 20 minutes, you're done with the car, and you just doing that all day long. Look at the quick oil changes, the quick lube places. They got cars driving in. Yeah. But you got people driving in. They get an oil change real fast. It's like what, 30, 40 bucks. If it's a truck, it might be a little bit more, 40 or 50 bucks. And those cars be going in and out there all day. And I guarantee you, they making more money on changing brake pads and oil changes than putting in engines. Yeah, Legacy Janitorial, you can make money on yeah, you can make a lot of money washing cars. Yeah, the demand for washes is really because that's pretty most of the time when a person most of the time when a person approach you, man, they'll say they'll say they'll say they want a detail, but after you speak with them for a while, they really just want a car wash. And you know, I don't mind. I'll do a detail. I'll do a car wash. I don't care. I'll do it. You know, if they're paying and they paying good, I'm gonna do it. They paying what I'm asking for. I'm knocking them out. Exactly. Yeah. You just got to find a demand. You find demand and you supply it. I see you, Andrew Parent. Yeah. You'd be surprised at what people are paying for. Cause Disneyland where I just left. Listen, man. Like I said, I went to the buffet. We sat down. We didn't know how much the stuff cost. We sat down. We ordered our food. I mean, we ordered our drinks. We went to the buffet. We got our food. We got the bill, $169, just like that. And listen, when I tell you, it was people in there with tables of with families, like families with teenage kids, babies, everything. I don't know if the babies eat free. I think the babies eat free or something like that. But if you're over 12, I think it was a certain price or whatever. I think over 12 you pay regular price. And it was some people in there. They had like 5 people at their table, and it was the mom, the dad, and like 3 kids. That's what? That's five. That's $250. You know, yeah, 169 for 3 people. You get what I'm saying? So that was the price of the thing plus the drinks, I guess. So all right, Christy. Yeah, yeah, man. For 3 people, man. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Everything's going up, but the income ain't going up. So you'd be surprised at what people will pay for. What people will pay for, like uh, pressure washing houses. Man, I'm telling you, it's some good money in pressure washing houses. And people pay. They will pay, man. They see how nasty their house is. They got, that mold and algae and stuff like that, man. And you know, I've never had anybody. I give them a price. I've never had anybody told me no. Yeah, oh, you ain't missed nothing, Tolies. What's going on, Tolies? Yeah, people pay. Yeah, man. Well, I was actually gone. Totally, it wasn't a mini location, man. I was actually gone from. I left Sunday. I left Sunday afternoon. Got to Orlando Sunday night, and we got back yesterday. So I was gone. I was gone for about 5 days. Yeah, I had a good time, man. I was able to put a smile on my family's face. So, all right, I see you, G Works. That's what I'm talking about, Ace. Uh-oh, Joker finna get married. Damn. She talked you up to 8,000. Golly. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. That joker spent 8 stack of whackers. I hate watches too. I don't think I'll mind. Just a red ring. He took his wife to McDonald's on his first date. Yeah, they got cheap rings. You can get you a little stainless steel loop band for probably like $50 or $100. What's going on, Vision Service Care? They're like 8 stack of whackers. My ring will cost $200, so I'ma ask for the ring and Rolex. Man, you guys. Man, this damn phone, man. I need to get me one of them little stands on this phone. That joker balling. Yeah, yeah, my wife ring didn't cost that much. Ace, hey Ace with this minivan, man, you killing me. You killing me with this minivan. That joker said 2 straight wedding bands with the minivan. Not about the money. Congrats, Andrew, you proposed. Ace killing me with that minivan, man. My wife rather have the cash in her hand. Give me the cash, not the ring. As long as the minivan is paid for, Ace. Hey, Ace, you still detailing out the minivan? I love to see it, man. I'm about to upgrade though. I love to see the Honda Odyssey, man. Hey, on the real though, man. The Honda Odyssey, man, got so much room right there, man. You could put a lot of stuff back there. Water tank, all of that back there, man. That has a lot of room once you take those seats out. I love to see that set up. Oh yeah. Now those things, if they're trashed, oh my God, they're so hard to clean. Man, you can't even wipe the door panel. You got to close the door, crawl in from the opposite side to wipe the door panel off. It's so many nooks and crannies, man. No, I didn't see it in the Honda Odyssey. Hey man, I'm gonna go check that out. Come on now, Tolies. Well, I guess we got our money for our shirts. Shit. I mean, we don't need no more. There you go again. Oh man, you gonna make me throw up, man. You gonna make me throw up, man. Come on, man, stop. I mean, we got enough money for the shirts now. I mean, we don't need no more donations. See the way his account set up. See the way my account is set up. I'm gonna have to donate tomorrow, but I set it up for earlier in the. Oh man. Oh man. I swear, man, we could do a reality show, man. You guys, y'all silly, man. Hey, we could do a dang reality show. All these damn personalities. You gotta have some type of write-off. Shoot, I'll send you some. I'll send you some paperwork so you can write it off. I'll send you some paperwork, man. I'm pretty sure. AdSense or whatever send me some paperwork for it. I just forward that over there to you.
Everything in my world, essentially, is chosen.
Yeah. Well, I think like at the end of the year they'll send you like all of your earnings. They'll send you all of your earnings and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure they were able to send something for those donations. I mean, they probably send you something for donating. Because if you're doing it on YouTube, it's probably a record of you donating it, and that's your proof of your write off right there. I'm assuming. Help me, help me, help me, help me, please. Oh man. Oh, so you get an invoice when you donate, so that's what you use. That's what you use. Okay. See, I don't know anything about that donating and all that. YouTube sends me an invoice right to my email on the spot. Okay. Dope. Man, I'm just trying to get a hold of a few shirts so I can upsell them to the rest of the well then when they drop. uh, Joker so they gonna call that Joker Young Cassidy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yes, I've tried the clay bar years ago. First time I used clay was maybe about 6, 7 years ago. I got a whole pack of it in my garage. The Detailer Secret Clay. Yeah, man. talking about it sure shines up some paint. Yeah, I see. Tomorrow's another day, another day. Wu-Tang production. Another Wu-Tang production. I see you, Sporty. Yeah, man. They dropping their retail price. What, $30 a shirt? Don't let me get my hand in the bag. I'm gonna hit everybody in the head. They gonna hit everybody in the head. $30 markup, you mean? On the top of retail. God. When the sales hit. Hey, but check this out though, Ace. Your mom was honest though. Your mom was honest. She was like, hold on, we're gonna wait till after Christmas. And you was just as happy, I bet. You was like, Ma, it's cool, Ma. I can wait. I can wait. I know your mom was like, I can wait. I can wait. Cause best believe, man, if you complain, if you had a problem, she was like, well, look, you can wait till after Christmas. We still, and we waited, and we waited till next Christmas. I see you, big dog. Hey, you know what, Ace? I don't know what's going on, man. Every time Tony's come over here, man, he do that. We just trying to raise a few dollars for these T-shirts, and man, he does this every time, man. He does this every time. I just be sitting there like he just came out of nowhere with this one. I'm just sitting here looking like, what the hell's going on? Trust me, man. We don't, we don't need that much money for these dang shirts, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, we got enough. We got enough, man. I'm pretty sure, man. We've gotten over, man. I want to say, man, we got at least $400, man. Yeah, I think you've donated like 350. Yes. Yep. And I hope it's specified so I can see who did what, man. But I know you're up there. But I'm gonna count it, man. I'm gonna let you know how much you did. Let you know. I hope when they send me the thing because I checked my AdSense and it's gonna be on the December. It's gonna be for November, but it's gonna be paid in December. So when it pays out, make sure I pull that money to the side, cause so we can get these shirts, man. We probably can just shit make some hoodies too. Like I'll get some hoodies and some extra stuff made, man. That cause man, that 350, man, you could buy a lot. I mean, we just get some T-shirts, man. You could buy a lot of T-shirts with that. Cause I think the place that I go to get them made, Well, I want to say it's like $12, $12 to $15 a shirt or something like that. And that's the shirt and to get the stuff on it. And some Patron, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna think of something to give the Tolies, man. I got to get them back. I don't know what. So, I mean, one day he was doing it. I thought he was drunk, and he was like, "I don't drink." I was like, "Huh?" So, cause he was out with the fam. I thought he might have been drinking or something. It was just, you know. The man said, "No, I don't drink. This is regular. Best believe I'm gonna send you an extra North Face Nike champion hoodie." He gonna need that North Face. He said, "Do they make North Face hoodies?" Hey, Minky, do North Face make hoodies? Yeah, I've never seen a North Face hoodie, man, but mad colors. Oh man. Hey, it don't get that cold. Well, it does get cold in California. I didn't know they sell hoodies, man. I thought they just only made those jackets, those pants, and book bags and stuff like that. I've never seen a North Face hoodie. Maybe I've seen it and just didn't know it was North Face. I'm pretty sure somebody done walked past me with one on. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I almost did forget 1804. I almost did. I get with you. Big logo on the front. Well, you know what, man? I've never. Hey, well, can you come up with a design? Can you come up with a design 1804? Like we want to do something. Like I actually want something. Maybe like hashtag. Hashtag new wave, the new wave, or whatever. And then on the back of the shirts, everybody's everybody's like we got to get a list of names, but everybody's logos to their company or their company name or their name on the back of the shirts. Just to represent just the new wave of new business owners, new detailers, new car washers, uh, new landscapers, new lawn care, whatever. By the end of next week. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let me. I gotta look through my phone. Well, I'm on my phone now, but I'm look through my phone. I still got your number, man. I was supposed to call you, man, but I got tied up and forgot all about it. Right. Entrepreneur life. I see you, big dog. Well, it's time for me to lay it down, man. I gotta get up in the morning. Yeah. I'm still in vacation mode, man, but if you hadn't, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, Yeah, I worked today a little. I pressure washed two houses today. Uh, and I'll be doing another one tomorrow. But but I got to get up in the morning and get some work done. Yeah, but I got to get up in the morning, get some work done, make some of this money back I spent down there at Disney World. Well, you know what? Yes, yes, totally, man. I At the beginning of the year, I didn't work on Saturdays, but I didn't work on Saturdays, but I started back because I got a goal that I wanted to meet, so I started back working on Saturdays. But man, I just be feel like I'm missing out. Also, Totally, my business started to grow, so I didn't have no choice but to start doing on Saturdays. Yeah. Well, I want to say 2016, I didn't work Saturdays or Sundays. But I was just like, man, I'm getting so many calls on the weekends. I was like, man, I gotta go get this money, man. But but I know that I'll get to a point where I don't have to work. I won't have to work on Saturdays. That'll be real soon. Hey, 1804 Media Group, where you located? Yeah, I know you might have told us before, but I forget. Georgia. Where is that? I never heard of that. How far are you from Atlanta? I've never heard of that place. How far are you from Atlanta? You probably a few hours from Atlanta. Roughly 3 hours, okay. Closer to Tallahassee. Yeah, man, cause I uh I it's 6 hours for me to get to Atlanta. Okay. That's good to know, man. You do raps. Hey, how much you charge the rapper? Generally, how much you charge the rap? Extended cab, Chevy Silverado. Ashton, you play video games? Okay. How long does it take you to do a rap? Yeah, Tollies, man, stuff be cheaper down south, Tollies. You end up getting the echo, but how you like it? How you like the backpack blower, Tom Stokes? I've heard good things about those blowers. Okay, hey, that's all that matters, man. Yeah. Hey guys, I'ma holler, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see you guys later, man. Like I said, I gotta get up in the morning. I got a house to do, and I see you guys in the future, man. Thanks everybody for the donations, man. I appreciate it. I mean, we should have enough money for the shirts, man. I don't know when I'm gonna go live again. It's not all right, Ace. It's not. I don't plan these live things. I just when I feel like I need to go live, I just hit the button and go live, man. So till the next time, man.